You've seen it. Is it everything you expected?
So I was excited for Joker FOLIE DEUX, and I was planning to see it until I read the ending. And I'm so glad I did not pay to see this in theaters because I would have caused a riot. So obviously, massive spoilers. If you don't want to know, don't watch this video. But if you do want to know, click like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So here is a massive spoiler on Joker FOLIE DEUX on the Reddit page, and this is the following. It's a critique on itself on how, as a mega successful box office hit, glorified the Joker's flagrant violence so much that many forgot about the broken down cast Fleck. And in the end, Fleck is killed by someone who will live up to the shadow. Someone who's more willing to take on the role of the Joker as we know it. So essentially, the real Joker actually exists in this universe, and this guy that we've been following for 2 movies now is an absolute fucking nobody.
Assassinated today, only hours after revealing to the world that she is super able. For now.
So essentially, we, the audience, have wasted our time investing in this character. All the while, the real Joker exists in this universe at the end in this 2.5-hour film. So that's like a big middle finger from Todd Phillips to us, the audience and the fans. It completely undermines and negates everything that we saw in the first Joker. Now, Todd Phillips essentially took the name Joker and told an original news story that featured DC characters like Bruce Wayne as a kid. And we were under the thinking, or at least I was, like, okay, this is not the true Joker film. Todd Phillips is making his own story, and he's making a Joker film, but not really, but keeping the essence of the Joker, which is what I love about the first film is like at the end of the film, where Joaquin Phoenix is laughing and his psychiatrist says, like, why are you laughing? And Joaquin Phoenix says, you know, you wouldn't get it. And I love that. I love that because as the Joker, you don't know whether or not he's telling the truth. And we, the audience, don't really know if what we saw during this 2.5-hour film in the original film was all a dream and all made up, all nonsense, all bullshit, because it's the Joker. Like, he's crazy. Like, he's picking a multiple, like, he has, like, you know, it's one of the famous lines in The Killing Joke where, you know, if I had a backstory, I'd prefer it to be multiple choice. And that's what Todd Phillips did brilliantly. And now he completely shat on all of that and said, no, this is just a random guy, and actually Joker exists in this universe, and eventually young Bruce Wayne will become the Batman in this universe, but you won't see it because I'm not going to come back for a 3rd film. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, why would you do that? Why? So is this even Harley Quinn? Why even name her Harley Quinn in the first place? Because this is not obviously Harley Quinn. It's just like... like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you almost ruined the first film. You ruined the first film. And apparently this new Joker is Jacob Laughlin. I probably butchered that name. So he's the real Joker. Like, whatever that means in this universe, I don't really care. It's nonsense. It's dumb. Why would you do this? And again, it's just like you wasted our time. You wasted our time. You wasted our time caring about this character who, in the end, doesn't really mean anything. So we follow his story for nothing. It all meant nothing. It's a big F you to the fans. It's a big F you to comic books. It's a big F you to this character. It's a big F you to Joaquin Phoenix himself. It's like, why would you do this? Why would you do this? And I was excited about this film. I was like, okay, they're doing something different. It's unique. Musical. I was like, okay, like that's a bold swing. And this ending just completely ruins it. It ruins this film. It ruins the first film because, like I said, that whole mystery of whether or not Arthur Fleck is that really his name? Is he really in Arkham Asylum? Like was his whole film just made up because he thought it was funny? Like, is that the joke? And if it was, at the time, I'm thinking like, oh my God, that's brilliant. That's absolutely who the Joker is. But now, like, no, now it doesn't matter. Now this film completely negates everything that we saw in the first film. So now that first film is shit because it doesn't mean anything. He's just some fucking dude. He's just some dude, some loser. And now we follow the real Joker in the second film. Fuck this movie. Fuck you, Todd Phillips. Fuck you as in wasting our time. I don't really mean fuck you as a person because I'm sure you're a nice guy, but fuck you for wasting our time. And you wasted your own time. Like, you just completely shit on your first movie. What a joke. What a fucking joke. So that's going to be it. Hit like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. This is Ashley. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Are you still going to see Joker FOLIE or DEUX? I'm not saying it. And I was so hyped for this movie. I was so excited about this film. But now hearing the ending and just thinking about it, it ruins the first film. It really does. It really puts a stain on the first film, which I thought was really brilliant. And it captured the essence of who the Joker is. Psh, unbelievable. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Off is a direction you can fuck.